Hi, welcome to Shivayogi Sir YouTube channel. So today I will discuss about polynomial chapter of class 10th and exercise 2.1. Okay, that is first question is the graphs of the y is equals to p of x are given in the figure 2.10 below for some polynomials p of x. Find the number of the zeros of the p of x in each case. Okay, so here what is meant by zeros of the p of x? So you don't know the zeros of the p of x. For example, say in rough I will explain this one. You can call this one as xo x dash axis and yo y dash axis. This is xo x dash axis and yo y dash axis. Okay. Next, this is the graph. This is the graph of p of x. Okay. This is the graph of p of x. This graph where it intersect x axis or xo x dash axis, it does not intersect anywhere. So that's why here zeros of the polynomial is no, that is 0. For example, you can take this graph. Okay. So here this is the graph. This graph intersect this xo x dash axis 2 points here and here. So zeros of this graph is 2 because this graph intersect xo x dash axis twice here and here. So that's why zeros of this graph is 2. You can call this one as. Okay. So next we will go to question number 1. So in this question, first question is this one. This is the first graph. So here this is the graph. It does not intersect x axis at anywhere. Correct? So that's why you can write here zeros of this graph is no, there is no 0. Okay. So you can write here there is no zeros of the graph because graph does not intersect x axis. Okay. Next, second figure. Okay. In this figure, graph intersect x axis only at one point. So that's why the number of zeros of the graph is 1. So you can write here the number of zeros is 1 as the graph intersect the x axis at one point only. Next, in third figure. Okay. So in this figure, third figure. So in this figure, this is the graph. This graph intersect x axis at 3 points. This is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3. This graph intersect this xo x dash axis at 3 point. So that's why zeros of the graph is 3 because this graph intersect this xo x dash axis at 3 points. So that's why I will write answer for this question, that is the number of zeros is 3 as the graph intersect the x axis at 3 points. So next, fourth question. So in this graph intersect xo x dash axis at 2 points. Correct? So that's why zeros of graph is 2. So you can write here the number of zeros is 2 as the graph intersect the x axis at 2 points. right? Next, fifth question. So in this question, graph intersect x-axis at 4 points. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's why the number of zeros is 4. You can write here the number of zeros is 4 as the graph intersect the x-axis at 4 points, right? So next, sixth one. So this graph intersect only one point and it touches x-axis at 2 points. So when it will touch, this is also 0 of the polynomial. So total number of zeros of this graph is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you can write here 2 points. Right. Thank you for watching.